Hello guys, welcome to my channel Toshniwal Learning. Today we are going to look into very important topic that is Selenium 4 Alpha. So currently Selenium have launched its new version which is Selenium 4 and it's alpha version. You can find it and today we are going to look into the new feature which Selenium bring into and it's very good to know these features because this will be helpful to make your project more good. Okay. So number first feature is screenshot of particular or single element. So before, you can take a screenshot of whole page, but currently in Selenium 4, you can take screenshot of a particular element also. So suppose your manager or client leave about them. For example, you have a test case to take a screenshot of a logo. So before what you will do, you will take a screenshot of whole page, but you need a screenshot of only logo, and your manager and client will look into that logo itself, not the whole page. So Selenium have given a new feature, a new advantage, so that if you want to take a screenshot of a particular element, you can take it. So firstly, we'll quickly do the setup. Okay, we'll create a new Maven project. I'll name it as Selenium for learning. Okay, for learning. I'll finish it. So our Maven project is created. We have a pom.xml. We need to download some of the dependency. I have already copied it. I'll tell you what are these. Number one is testng. Simply we need it, so I downloaded it. Second one is Selenium Java. Selenium, the version is 4.0 Alpha 1. Okay, that you can find it over here. If you search for Selenium 4 alpha version in the Maven repository, you will get this. You just need to copy it and paste it over there. Okay. The third dependency is WebDriver Manager. Why we need this? So I'm not using exe file for Chrome driver. So if you don't want to use any of the exe file, you don't want to put the system properties, you don't want to set the properties, you don't need to pass the path of the Chrome driver.exe to run your project, to run your test case on a Chrome browser. We used to download a we used to download a Chrome driver.exe, okay, exe file, then we will put the path of it. So you don't need to do if you download this dependency. You can simply search a WebDriver Manager, and in the Maven repository website you can find this. Okay, the latest version it is. We'll quickly build this project. Clean install. Okay. So so the project is running, and dependency will get downloaded pretty soon. So build it success, and we can see all the dependency over here. See, I have IE driver, I have Firefox driver, and WebDriver Manager, Opera, Safari, Chrome driver, Java, Selenium Java also it got downloaded. Okay, so we have all the dependency over here. Now we'll start our main motto. I'll simply create a class. So I'll name it as Selenium 4 feature. Okay. So I got this class. I'll create a method public void screenshot, and I'll put @ test annotation because I want to run this test case, I'll import testng.annotation. Make sure you don't import JUnit if you want to run it using testng. Now we'll start writing our script. Number first thing is we are not using again I'm telling we are not using Chrome driver.exe or any of the exe file to open our browser. So we don't need to set our properties. Write we'll simply call it WebDriver manager. Okay, this dot Chrome driver dot setup. Okay, so if you could see, WebDriver manager is getting imported over here. We don't need to do anything. The setup is done. Only thing is we need to make a object reference. Okay, WebDriver driver equals to new Chrome driver. Okay, I will import this. Sorry, I'll import this WebDriver. Now I will open a browser. Firstly, I'll maximize the browser. Okay, after opening it, driver.manage.window dot maximize, and I'll open a link. Let's say we'll open MMT. Okay, makemytrip.com. Now we are on the MMT page for now. Okay. Now we want to take a screenshot. Let's take a screenshot of the logo. A test case is there that you need to navigate to a particular website and check whether the logo is correct or not. The logo is there or not. So I'll quickly make a screenshot. Sorry, I quickly make a XPath @alt equals to. We got the XPath now. Driver dot find element by dot XPath dot. Let's leave it. It will return a web element. Okay, this will return me a web element. I'll name it as MMT logo. Now we want to take a screenshot of this element. So if I want to take a screenshot of this MMT logo dot, you can see a new method coming over here, that is getScreenshotAs, which will take a screenshot, which will takes which take screenshot. Okay, I'm using this, and inside the argument it will be an output type dot file. Okay, now this is a source. I'm taking a screenshot from this web element, and it will be a source. So it will return a file and it will be named as a source. I'll name it as a source. Now we have a source, we need to put it in our destination. I have taken a screenshot, it is there, but we need to put this screenshot somewhere inside our local machine or inside our project. I'll put this screenshot in my local in my project itself. So we need to put a path of the local of our project. So I want to put it in my project itself. So I'll simply use file, and I'll make it as destination equals to new file, and I want to make I'm sorry I want to paste, or I want to copy this screenshot in my local project itself. So directly I'll give the name of the file, name of the image. So I'll make it as mmt logo.png. Okay, in the PNG format I want it. Now we have a source, we have a destination. We are using a new method getScreenshotType from our a single element, web element. We will use file utils, the same we use it while taking the screenshot. Copy file you can see copy file, and it will be a source and destination. The source is nothing but src and destination is nothing but dst. Okay, we need to add some throws, some declaration, IO exception. We have done it, and I'll simply close the driver. So we have a small script where we are going to take the screenshot of particular element, this element. We have taken an element and we are taking a screenshot of this element and we are copying it in our local, and it will be named as mmt logo.png. I'll simply run it as a test.ng. So we are done. Now let's see our, the test cases pass. Let's see if we are getting the screenshot or not. I'll quickly refresh the page and we have a file mmtlogo.png. If I open it, I can see a screenshot of this logo itself, right? So this is a very nice, very good feature introduced by Selenium that we can, directly copy, we can directly take a screenshot of particular element itself. Okay. Now the second feature. Second feature is nothing. I'll simply copy this. Okay. Get screenshot output.file. Okay. This is a method. Now second thing. For example, currently in till Selenium 3, we can open a single instance, single tab or a single window. Okay. Using one instance, we can open a single window itself. We can't open a second window uh, using the driver. But here in Selenium 4, we can use it. We can make it. We can open a new window in a tab or a new, browser itself. So what need to be done? So I'm removing this driver.close from here. So the first window is open right now. It will take a screenshot. Now we want a second window to open it. Okay, a second window should open. So driver dot switch to. We have a command switch to. Okay, dot. We have a method. Switch to is a method. Dot new. We can see a new window. We can see a new option that is a new window, and I am opening it. I'll be opening it as a window type.tab. If you want to open a single tab, a tab beside your working thing, so I'm working over here, and if I want to open a new tab, we have to use WindowType.TAB. And if you want to open a new window itself, a new browser itself, so you have to use new window. Okay. Currently, I'll open a new tab and I will driver.get. I'll open a new website. Let's say go IBBO. Currently in quarantine time, everyone needs to go out for travel. I mean, after this all is over. So I will navigate to goibbo.com and I will simply something I will pass it over here from, from Pune will pass it driver dot find element by dot id dot send keys. Okay, so what we have done, the first window, it will again take the screenshot of this logo we have already taken, but just to show you that how we are going to navigate to the second tab. So there is a new method driver.switchTo.newWindow and window type as a tab, and inside that I am passing a URL which is a go.ibibo.com, and I'll simply send some of the keys. Sorry, not this, Pune. Okay, and right now I am going to run this. So if you can see over here, we have opened a new window and it is navigating to goibibo.com and it have typed Pune over here. Okay, so both the things are working. Firstly, a new tab, a new browser is opened which is navigating to our make my trip, and we are taking a screenshot of that particular element, that is feature. Sorry, BDD. I was following hash is the comment for BDD. Feature one, take screenshot of particular element, and here I am doing as feature 2, opening a new tab. Okay, what is the second feature? Opening a new tab or window browser. Okay, so this is the second feature of Selenium 4. Coming to the third feature. Okay, I will make it as a false, and I will make a new method which is public void. Just a minute. Public void. Let's name it mm, you know size. So the third feature is for a particular element, if you want to know the height, width, or x and y coordinates. Why it is very important, that I'll tell you. Firstly, let's copy paste this. We will take this MMT logo also. Okay, and we have to know its height and width and x coordinate, y coordinate. So why it is very important to know x, y coordinate, height and width. So when a developer develops the code in the CSS file, there is a CSS file where all the how the look and feel of the application will be there, that will be mentioned in the CSS file. So it is very important to test that also, that what height the developer have given, is it the same height, and it is very important in like logo or some button, where what is the height, what is the x and y coordinate, is it at the right position or not, right? It is very important to know, because as a business point of view, these things are very important. Whether logo is visible or not, whether the logo size is proper or not. So we are going to find right now as the size, or I mean say the height and width of the logo and x and y coordinate. So what is the method? So it is nothing mmt logo dot get rectangle dot get dimension dot get height. Okay, this is the new method to find the height, and the same goes for width, get width. And now I want to know the x and y coordinate. So x and y coordinate will be there in the empty logo dot get rectangle dot get x, and same goes with y. Okay, so I will put this into my sysout part. Sysout height of MMT logo is, okay, this is my height. Now width of MMT logo, sorry, now we need x location. So this is going to be my x coordinate of MMT logo is, and now we need the y coordinate. Okay, I'll remove this. The error is coming because of the colon. So no error now. We have to run this, so we have to make it as test annotation at the rate test. So we are going to know the height of the logo, the width, the x and y coordinates. It is very important to know right now because developer will give some height or some width, and then who is going to check it? As a tester, as a functional tester, you won't check it. Only you need to go to the developer tools and inspect it. Then at the right hand side, CSS will be visible. There we need to check it, right? For example, I'll show you. So this is my web element. So here, if you could see width, height, it is visible. So manually you have to do it. Manually you have to check it, and if there is a requirement, there are test cases or not, not sure, but you can check this. Right click, run as testng. So the execution is done, I guess. Yeah, now it is done. So you can see over here height is 36 pixel, width is 113, x coordinate is 31, and y coordinate is 5. The size method is passed now. So this is one of the feature of Selenium 4, knowing the x, y, height and width. So like this, you can know the x and y coordinate, height and width of the particular element. So far now we have learned three things. Number first is taking the screenshot of any particular element. Second thing is opening a second tab or a browser itself in a single instance when you are doing your execution. And the third feature is to know the height with X and Y coordinate of a particular web element. So that's all for this video. We'll be having a second video with Selenium 4 feature where I'll be covering some more new advantage and feature of Selenium 4 Alpha. Thank you for watching.